thought this would be the perfect picture for you. It's a penguin. It's been so cold out, like -16 in the mornings, that I thought this was perfect for this week. It's been frigidly cold. And the penguin's doing a dance. Hopefully you're doing a little happy dance, okay? I want to put a shout out to Carson, who was dancing it up in my last video. Thank you, man. You rocked it. You're brave. Way to go. Let's see if anybody else has some dance moves today, because of course I have another song. All right? The song today has something to do with Friday. Yeah. All right, here we go. Hold on. It's coming.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, the time is going, ticking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop, gotta catch my bus.
Okay, yeah, you might not be dancing like Awesome Carson, but you could at least just take in the song, all right? Take it in for just a little bit, all right? Just have fun listening to it. Maybe sing a couple lines.
My friends kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down Friday. Everybody looking forward to the weekend, Friday, Friday. Getting down Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, 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 partying. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
Oh yeah, looking forward to the weekend. It's coming up. But you know what? First we gotta do some math, all right? And the math that we're doing today might make you go, "Ah!" Yeah, you might be freaked out a little bit. Yeah, I heard. You've been dividing all week. And you might still feel this way about it. Or maybe you don't. You're like, ugh, I actually feel like this. Oh, loving it. If you do feel that way, good for you. But I'd say most people are still probably feeling like this. And because of that, to get you to feel more like this and those people, we're going to practice it up right now. So get your piece of paper ready, because you are going to work it through with me. All right, level 1. Here we go. We got 144 divided by 4. All right, we could estimate that thing first. You could go forth and do that. Just to keep this video a little shorter, I'm gonna go straight into the division. All right, so I would not want to count by 4s until I hit 144. That's gonna take forever. That's why I'm setting up my long division with my little division house. Okay, get yours set up. Got it? Go. All right, next up. 144 has 3 numbers, 3 digits. So I'm gonna put 3 lines above it. And you guys, check your paper. Are you being neat? That is super important. If not, start over. All right, so starting up, we're trying to figure out what number times 4 will give us 144. So let's start in the highest place value right here, the hundreds. If I put a 1 right here, that really, these are ghost zeros right here, that's really 100. So off to the side, I'm gonna say, or in my head, I'm like, well, what's 100 times 4? Right? That's 400, man. All right, that's way, way, way too much. So because that's way too much, I am not even gonna have a 100 number. So I'm gonna cross that off. I'm not gonna have a 100 number. No, I would need to have 400 to start with. So I'm gonna move over here to the 10s. And yeah, I could start with 1. Yeah, and work my way up. Or maybe you have a better number to choose right away. Because 1 is really not just 1 right here. It's a 10. So off to the side, I'm thinking, okay, what is 10 times 4? That's 40. All right, that's good. That is at least smaller than this number that we started with here. Thing is, we could still get closer. So instead of a 1, I could step it up, okay? Now I might try the next number, a 2. And then off to the side, I'm going 20 times 4. Well, 20 times 4, I could really think of 2 times 4. That's 8. And then I attach my 0. It's 80. All right. So we're getting closer, but I'd say we could still get even closer. So to help me figure out what number, instead of just going 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep going, I could notice, I'm going to put in a little line right here, that place value. I'm really looking at this 14, and I'm like thinking, 4 times what will get me close to 14? And then I would just attach a 0, because that's the tens. So if I do step it into, you might be saying, well, it is actually 3, because 3 times 4 is 12. And that's really close to 14. And now, if we put our 3 there, that's really not just a 3, it's a 30. So instead of just 12, notice I put my 0 here, it's going to be 120. Some of you might be yelling at me like, oh no, keep going. You can make it a 4. Well, if you did, some of you know that 4 times 4, that's 16, which is already too much. This is 14. So I'm going to go ahead and use my 3, my 30, and I'm going to say, well, 30 times 4 is 120. It wasn't 144, so I need to keep going. I need to see what I have left. And when I subtract, go ahead, you have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. I will get 24. Oh my gosh, my heart is smiling with this number because at this point, I'm thinking, how many more 4s does it take to get to now 24? And I like 24 because 24, I know, is a multiple of 4. Meaning if I count by 4s, I'll hit 24. I can count by 4s really good. You want to hear me? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. There it is. It's a multiple of 4, which means there is a number that multiplies with 4 perfectly that'll give you exactly 24. And what is that number, you say? It's not 1. It's not 2. It's not 3. We already did all those. We already said 4 times 4 is 16. It is the number. You have 5 seconds to figure this out. Okay, it's over. It's not 5. It's actually 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So I'd put that under here. And I'd subtract and say, do I have anything left? No, I have nothing left, which is awesome, so I can be done with the problem. Now, we have been checking and making sure that we're right. And how did we do that? By doing the opposite of division. I can take my answer, multiply it by 4, and see if I get 144. So go forth. I will give you 1 minute. Yeah, and you'll see me right here on the video cheering you on. Multiply it out. Go. Actually, I'm cutting that down to 30 seconds, so you better hurry up. Go. Awesome. It's been 5 seconds. Hopefully you're starting. Uh-oh, you're down to 10 more seconds. Better hurry. If you're already done, you can just be hanging out. Done! All right, problem's done. Let's see, I'm going to whip through that multiplication. I'd have 4 times 6, which is 24, so I'd put down my 4. Regroup the 2. Now, do I do 2 times 3? No! I'm going to do 4 times 3, which is 12. And then I'd write that down. No, you would be wrong, because there is a 2 up here that you need to add on. And that's, I'm at 144. And it works. Okay, all right. You thought you were done with me, and you're probably feeling pretty good. Or maybe you're still like, ah. Either way, we're gonna do one more, all right? And it's gonna be a little quicker. So this problem is, let's go for it. Let's just do it. 1,215 divided by 27. Holy moly guacamole. So let's get it going. This is a big one, so I'm sticking it in the division house. And then what am I doing next? I got how many numbers in here? How many digits? I got 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I start up. Start at the biggest place value. What number am I gonna put? Put it down before I do. Boom, it's a 1. All right, is it gonna work? Well, off to the side, I'm thinking, all right, 1 times 27 is 27. But then this really has 3 ghost zeros. So that is really 27,000. Wowza! Way too much. So I am not gonna have a number digit in that place. Okay, I am onward to this space, which is the hundreds. Let's start at a 1. 1 times 27. Oh yeah, it's 27. But then how many zeros am I attaching? 2, because it's a hundreds number. How about that one, guys? 2,700. Nope. Yet again, too much. So I'm not going to have a hundreds number. Wowza, this is easy. Well, just wait. All right, let's get here. I put a 1. 1 times 27. That's 27. But this is really a 10. So I attach my 0. 270. Finally, I have a number that works. But guess what? It's not even really close to 1,215. So, 1, if that's not really close and I can do way more, what number should I try? Maybe I should step it up. Like, instead of just going to 2 and then 3 and then 4 and then 5, maybe I should just like skip to 5. Let's say. I'm just going to skip to 5 because I like multiplying by 5. That's kind of easy. So 27 times 5. All right, go ahead. Do it. Work it, people. I'll give you a 5-second head start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm starting. So I got 35. Now am I going to do 3 times 2? Yeah, if you want to get it wrong. No, I do 5 times 2, which is 10, then add on 3 more. I got 13. All right. Okay, now you might be like, 135? That's not even close to 1,000. But remember, this is a 50, okay? Meaning, if this is 50, I'd have to attach my 0 at the end. Now, is that close to it? Heck yeah, it is. But dang it, it's a little too much. So, since it's a little too much, I'm going to bump that down to a what? To a 4. Okay, I got to multiply. 27 times 4. Cha-ching, bada bing. Okay, I'll give you a 5-second. Go. 5. 2. 1. Done. All right, 4 times 7. That's 4 sevens. 7 and 7, 14. And another 14, that is 28. I got my 8 and I got my 2. Now I go 4 times 2 is 8 again. And then add 2 more. And I got 108. Remember, it's not just 108, because that 4, it wasn't just a 4. It was a 4D. It was 4 tens. So that's going to be, put my 0 at the end, and I got 1,080. You might be like, no, that's not close enough. Let's bump it up to a 5. You guys, we already tried 5. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 1080 at the bottom. Subtract. And what am I left with? Boom, boom. Got it. Oh my gosh, I am smiling at this. Do you know why? Because I see it on my paper already. I see it right over here before I attach the 0. So how many more 27s do I need to make 135? It's staring at me somewhere over here. Do you see it? Do you see it? How many 27s does it take? Oh my gosh, it takes 5. And you did it, people. Okay, get your 135 in there, subtract, and you are done.